Hello everyone, my name is Mazlan from Apex Knowledge. In this video, I'm going to share with you a brief introduction what Turnitin is all about, types of databases available in Turnitin for checking, and also the guides and resources for you to refer to. Okay, so let's begin. So a little bit about Turnitin. Turnitin is an educational tool that allows educators to check for the authenticity of students' work. Turnitin helps lecturers to engage with the students to learn how to write a better paper and become a better writers, to promote critical thinking, and the most important thing is to ensure academic integrity. Okay, it was started on 1996 by the company called Turnitin LLC. This is US-based software. Okay, so Turnitin is completely web-based. Okay, it works exactly just like your Facebook account. For example, in Facebook, you'll be using your personal email and password to log in. For Turnitin, you'll be using your official email and password to log in. Okay, so no CD, no software. You don't have to install anything. Okay, Turnitin consists of two tools. Okay, the originality check and the grade mark. For the originality check, previously it was known as plagiarism prevention software, but as a part of Turnitin rebranding strategy, Turnitin renamed it as originality check. The main reason is because of the wrong perception towards Turnitin. Because last time whenever we talk about Turnitin, people will think Turnitin detect plagiarism. Turnitin catch students cheating. In fact, that is not true. What Turnitin does is to match the student's paper against the collection of Turnitin databases. So as a lecturer, you have to use your own judgment to judge result given by Turnitin whether there is plagiarism or not. And as a student, you are responsible to do your work or assignments properly. Don't simply copy and paste and so on, because the result given by Turnitin will be determined by the lecturers, whether there is plagiarism or not. Okay, please remember Turnitin doesn't detect any plagiarism. And then the second one is grade mark. Grade mark is for online marking. So as a lecturer, instead of using red pen to mark on hard copy, okay, by using Turnitin, lecturer can mark online, you can put comments, and you can even put the voice comments to the students' paper. And the grade mark is meant for lecturer use only. Okay, this is what Turnitin will do. Accept student papers, everything has to be in e-format. For example, Microsoft Word, PDF, HTML, as long as it is text documents. Okay, so students have to have their own Turnitin account and students have to submit their paper by themselves. Okay, so when the paper submitted to Turnitin, it will be matched against three types of databases, and then Turnitin will check and produces what we call the originality report. So from the originality report, lecturer and students can see the percentage of the matching, the similarity index. Okay, this is a brief idea how it works. Okay, so the student's paper or even the lecturer's papers, when submitted to Turnitin, it will be matched against a billion and billion of contents. Okay, three types of databases, and then Turnitin will give you the report. Okay, so this is the reports will looks like. On the left will be the students paper text, student assignments, and then on the right are all the matching sources. Okay, box number one, it comes from the source number one and website number one. Okay, box number two, source number two and website number two. You can see at the box number one, the whole box is highlighted into red color. but the words just a short time period in gray color. That will be the student original words. So when I click at the box itself, Turnitin will show up a side-by-side comparison. Okay, as you can see from the original websites, in the space of a few minutes, but somehow these students actually change it into just a short time period. So this is how Turnitin will do the detection. Okay, so I was a student before. So as a student, we are actually tend to paraphrase, change the wording sequences, we replace the words here and there. It still can be highlighted. Okay, right. And then each paper will have a very unique paper ID here, the name of author, the date of submission, and the word count as well. Okay. And then here, 94% overall similarity index, it doesn't mean that 94% plagiarism. Okay, it's 94% similar to the collection of Turnitin databases. So as a lecturer, you have to use your own judgment to judge whether all the highlighted contents are plagiarism or not. Okay, so if no plagiarism issue, if students not plagiarize as a lecturer, you can exclude the sources here, so it will brings down the percentage. Okay, right. So whatever that you're looking at now, we call as text only report. In the student assignments, they might have pictures, diagrams, graph. Everything will be taken out automatically because Turnitin only scan through all the text. Okay, so this is the first initial report from Turnitin. But now Turnitin came out with the latest interface, what we call the feedback studio. So on the feedback studio, they're showing you the original format of students paper. Okay, so if they have any pictures, diagrams, graph, everything will be shown at the original place. Okay, so same thing, students assignments on the left, and then on the right, you can see two different tabs with different colors. Okay, so blue color is for turning in grade mark, online marking, and the red color is for turning in originality check. Okay, and then lecturer and students can download and print the whole report. Okay, so three types of databases. The first one is a current and archive internet copy. Currently, Turnitin has 80 billion pages index, and the good thing is it's still counting. So every day, Turnitin will index a new web pages into the database. Okay, and then the archive copy, I'm sure without Turnitin, some of the lecturers must be using Google to check their students' paper. According to Google technology, they are showing you the information that hits internet 5 minutes ago. Okay, so if let's say your students write the assignments now and maybe they submit 3 months or 6 months later, the information might not be in Google anymore. But for Turnitin, they will archive everything. Okay, even your students submit 3 years or 5 years later, it still can be highlighted. Okay, so this is to prevent the copy paste culture among the students. And then the second one, students' papers submitted to Turnitin since 1996. So whatever lecturer or students submit, everything will go to the Turnitin database for future matching. Okay, and then the third one, make Turnitin very special, millions of publishers content. Okay, all the journal articles. Okay, the Crossref here is the latest partnership that Turnitin has the largest scholarly comparison databases. Okay, from STM publishers, for example, like Elsevier, IEEE, Sage, Springer, Taylor and Francis, Wiley. Turnitin also has the content partners with the leading aggregators, for example, like Cengage, EBSCOhost, Emerald, Pearson, ProQuest. So these are the list of publishers and the aggregators that Turnitin has all the contents in the database. Okay. And you can use Turnitin from anywhere, anytime around the world, including through your smartphone and your tablet as well, as long as you have connection to the internet. And Turnitin does support 30 foreign languages, including Bahasa, Mandarin, Arabic. So if you have any paper in Bahasa or Mandarin or even Arabic, you can try to submit. I'm sure there will be a detection. Okay. This is a link for guides and resources. Okay, so all the guides and resources for the Turnitin admin, for the instructor, and for the students. Okay, so I will share this link on the description. You can refer. Okay, that's it for this video. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop your questions on the comment. Okay, don't forget to like this video, subscribe this channel, and if you think this video is useful, please share. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.